Alright, so I'm making risotto. We use chicken broth, butter, arborio rice, white wine. I like to use mascarpone, Parmesan, and salt. So first thing you do is get your broth on. I use a whole container, or usually half, depending on how much I want to make. So this is a 32 ounce. I'll use the whole thing today. And you can put it on high heat for now, but you're going to want to lower it so it doesn't boil. You don't want it to be boiling. Let's turn this one on. And only use like 2 tablespoons of butter. Alright, so we're just gonna wait till this melts. It's a very slow process, this whole thing. You don't want to burn your butter. It'll taste real bad. So you can see it's melting real quick now. Put in some rice. You don't need a whole lot. You just want it so the butter covers the rice. Stirring is a big part of making risotto. You don't want the rice to burn. You see it's all covered. Pour the white wine in there. Not a whole lot, just again so it covers it. And you can have this on high heat the whole time. Stirring all the time. You can see it's starting to reduce now, and you don't want it to burn, so then this is where you start pouring in your heated broth. I just dump in about a third of it, stir it up, get it all going here. And while we're waiting for that, we can put this stuff away. stir it every so often. You don't want anything to stick. And after you put in the wine, you can't add any more rice, otherwise it'll be inconsistent. It'll start to reduce. Make sure this isn't boiling. It's almost there, so I'm going to turn this down to a little bit past half, just to keep it warm. You'll see it slowly reducing down. Once it gets a little bit thick, we'll add some more and keep stirring. See, it's starting to run out of liquid now. I'm going to go ahead and pour in about half of what's left. Stir that in. Turn this down some more. And then we can get this mixture going. So just take a big scoop of mascarpone and Parmesan cheese and salt. I'll just put it in a bowl to get it ready for the end. Just take a big scoop like that. You can use a fair amount of Parmesan. I'll just use the rest of this. It's about a third of a cup. And you only need like a couple of teaspoons of salt. So I can just sit there while we wait for this to get done. Yeah, constantly stir. See, it's getting there. Alright, I'm going to throw in the rest of the broth. And I'm going to actually fill this up with water. About half full. Throw that back on the heat on high, just in case if the rice isn't done. After it reduces, we can pour water in just to get the consistency to where it's actually edible. Unless you want to use more broth, that's up to you. It usually only takes a little bit more water if it's not done when your broth is the right consistency. So once that reduces, we'll taste one of the rice. You'll know if it's done. I mean, if you can chew it, it's done. If not, it tastes like you're eating sand. getting close to where we would need to add more liquid, so I'm going to try one of these now. And we don't need it. So, turn this off, dump this out. So once this reduces down, we'll just take it off the heat and then dump our mixture of cheeses in. And this is the most important part. Right at the end, where you want to keep it all stirred together. So waiting for it to get to the right thickness to where you want it. You don't want it too soupy, but you also don't want it like pudding either. Just when it like starts to stick. Almost there. You see it's taking a little time to get all spread back down. That's about where you want it. And now it's nice and sticky. We can go ahead and pull this off. Pull it off the heat. Dump this in here. Mix it in and then you're done. Serve it right away. I like the mascarpone because it just makes it creamier. You don't have to have it if you can't find it. And you don't want to be mixing this on the stove because you could burn the Parmesan, which isn't good. Alright, there you go.